What's up, y'all? Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. I figure I'd come on here talk a little Super Bowl with y'all before that happens. Just locked up on NBA. What's up, y'all? What's up? Surprise, surprise. I'm live. What's up? What's up? Let's talk some Super Bowl. Who do y'all got? Comment in the comment section who y'all have. I got KC. I'm gonna go KC. A lot of people make good points though. Hey, you win games throughout the regular season with offense. You win a championship with defense. It makes sense. Hey, San Francisco has a chance. I'm not saying it's lopsided big time in Kansas City, but what's up, Cam? What's up, bro? What's going on, y'all? We're gonna talk Super Bowl. We're gonna talk Showdown. We're gonna talk Showdown picks, stuff like that. I think that fade on Harden is nice. Yeah, for GPPs, I like fading Harden. KC, Jimmy, captain, contrarian. Jimmy Garoppolo should not be contrarian as a captain. I mean, the dude seems like a great option. I mean, I think Garoppolo's, he's way cheaper than Mahomes. I think he's a fine option at captain. I think the 49ers eat that Chiefs offensive line. Probably. Who knows? Sup from Boston. I got 49ers. That's what's up, bro. Who y'all got? KC 49ers. Jared said 49ers. What's up, Cam? Austin, what's up? Alan said KC. How many prop bets did you do, Cam? None as of now. Away team usually wins Super Bowl, a.k.a. the team in white. Okay. I see you. Good point. Good point. I like it. But, yeah, no, I like I think KC, I'm rooting for KC. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm rooting for KC because I want to see Mahomes get it. I saw a story the other day where he went to dinner with his wife. Have y'all seen that story? He went to dinner with his wife, and they were sitting in this crowded-ass restaurant, and nobody hassled him. Nobody asked for an autograph. Nobody fucked with him at all. He was able to have a peaceful dinner with his girl, all that stuff, right? As he was leaving, he stopped and was like, thank you guys so much for letting us eat in peace. Appreciate it. That's what I love so much about KC, blah, blah, blah. And then left, and then they ended up finding out that he paid all of their bills. Like, Mahomes is just a good dude. I just want to see him win it. That's period. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. We're going to get into these picks, man. Put your predictions. Who do you got? San Francisco or KC? Kelsey, yes or no? Yes. I really like the tight ends for both sides. I like Kittle. I like Kelsey today. Both defenses are kind of middle of the pack when it comes to defending tight end, whereas San Francisco is pretty good on other spots. So Kelsey is definitely going to shine. How do you feel about Hill fade? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with a Hill fade. Sherman sure as hell can't keep up with Tyreek, though, so they're going to have to double him. What about both kickers? I think that's fine. Weather should be fine. Weather's not an issue. Kelsey at captain? I prefer going with Garoppolo. Garoppolo's my go-to guy, honestly. Just solely on the fact that he's so cheap. You know what I mean? 49ers love to run the ball, but, look, Casey's going to come out firing. I could also see a way, I want to also, not only I'm gonna have a version, really when it comes to Super Bowl, you only have the Showdown as a choice. So, you want to make an option where the game stays close, right? You want to make an option where there's a blowout one way. You want to make an option where there's a blowout another way. And then you want to make an option just passing, you know what I mean? And then get an option just running. You know what I mean? You need your options when it comes to small little slates like this. That way you're predicting – that way you have a lineup built for any type of outcome of the game. You feel me? So on greenlightdfs.com, we are going to have that. Pretty much we're going to give our people a fave that the way we see it going and that I'm going to be playing majority of, but there's also other versions covering every type of way this game could go to make sure that if you guys are max entering, which you should probably play more than normal, solely because it's one game. If you really are interested in it, play more options, more variations. So you have that potential to really take something down if you play certain game scripts. How do y'all think the game script's going to go? What do y'all think? If you had to choose a way to play it, are you playing pass only? Are you playing run only? What is your way that you like? Could this game be like last year's Super Bowl defense, very contrarian? It could. Honestly, it could. Maybe Mahomes comes out and he's a little nervous. You think shootout? You think both offenses are just moving pretty easily? Pass game? Randy says pass. Kyle says pass. Everybody's saying shootout and pass. The crazy thing is Kansas City is so bad versus the run that San Francisco should be able to move the ball pretty easily on the ground. So the question is this going to be a shootout with San Francisco scoring damn near every time on a running play? Or is this going to be a shootout where Kansas City maybe is going to be like, you know what? Garoppolo's going to have to beat us. No more of letting them run 30 times. Like, we're going to fucking stack the box and make Garoppolo beat us. So we'll see. We'll see. I think the 49ers are going to have to pass more to keep up with KC. That's kind of where my mindset is. I think KC gets out ahead early. Garoppolo has to throw the ball to keep up. KC's secondary is not very good. Their run D is not very good. And that 49ers the 49ers offense is incredibly cheap. You know what I mean? KC defense is good contrarian play, in my opinion, for sure. Yeah. The Chiefs' run defense has improved, though, big time. They definitely have. They've improved since the beginning of the year. At the beginning of the year, they were garbage. Hold on. I'm going to get some sweet tea, guys. Hold on. I'm thirsty as hell. Yo, got a showdown captain. I'm liking Garoppolo as a showdown captain today. For sure. Who is your most owned captain? Probably Mahomes. If I had to guess, Mahomes is extremely popular. I wouldn't be surprised to see him super popular, honestly. Hey, if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do so down below. I'm going to be going live damn near every day. Most of the time I won't be on the weekends, but today's an exciting day. Super Bowl Sunday, so I figured I'd come on a little bit, get y'all's ideas, talk to y'all a little bit. Hey, by the way, best sweet tea ever, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you can get this at Kansas. I was about to say get this in Kansas City. Get that at you can get that at Walmart, Kroger. Milo's is the shit. All right. Let me catch up. Let me see. Any interest in Emmanuel Sanders? 100%. He is too cheap. I will have a shit ton of him. Honestly, I'm probably going to have like 90% Emmanuel. I have some of that sweet tea, Cam. It really is excellent. I'm not going to lie. Like it competes with what are the great sweet teas? You got Taco Casa sweet tea, bomb. If y'all have a Taco Casa where you're from, I don't know, wherever you guys are. But Taco Casa sweet tea is fire. What else? Chick-fil-A sweet tea is not bad. They've been holding it down lately. I'm not going to lie. I got turned on to Milo's in Nashville, Tennessee back in 2011 visiting family and been hooked since. It's amazing. It really is. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to Milo's. Not going to lie. Milo's needs to hit me up. Arnold Palmer, iced tea. San Francisco front will apply pressure. They will. Look, San Francisco's defense is the best in the league, and it's obvious, right? So they're going to put pressure on them. So expect short routes where Tyreek Hill really could dominate. You know what I mean? Like Tyreek on those little bitty routes, getting them the ball on the screens and stuff like that, and he could really take it the distance at any moment. The problem is I just don't want to spend Tyreek Hill money. I kind of want to, because I really want Mahomes and Garoppolo, because just like y'all, when we were talking earlier, just like you believe the game's going to be a shootout, I believe so as well. But like we also said, with a showdown slate, my cat is tripping right now. With a showdown slate like this and it just being the Super Bowl in the last contest of NFL, I'm going to play a lineup for every type of outcome that this game could go, because I really want to take down for the last. And I will be putting that on the site as well. Like my members are going to be getting an option for every way this game could go. That way they can enter all of them and have that chance for the takedown. You know what I mean? That's the way to play the Super Bowl, honestly. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's bright as hell out. Who do you think will have the most fantasy points, Kittle or Kelsey? I'm going to go with Kittle. As good as San Francisco's defense is, we saw that same defense have shootouts with Arizona and Atlanta. Exactly. You saw them slip up at times. It depends whether this Super Bowl is going to be a lot for them to take in, you know what I mean? And they might, be a little nervous. We know Richard Sherman's been here before, right? But the thing is like, and Garoppolo has been too on the bench. Like, he's been in the Super Bowl before, but on the bench. So he kind of knows maybe he's not going to be nervous. Mahomes, Mahomes is dealing with some butterflies a little bit, but he's clutch. He should be all right. But yeah, we'll see. I subscribe, but how do I become a member? You become a member to the website. I'm talking about my website, greenlightdfs.com, where you can get the lineup advice and stuff like that. Hardman, cheap, sneaky options. Yes. I talked about Hardman in the video. If you haven't watched the video yet, when I'm done with this live show, go check out the video. I have a video on my channel right now where I just kind of broke down all of the plays that we're interested in for this. And Hardman was one of my favorite values. He is a guy that my favorite versions have had Hardman in them just because I needed a cheap play because I liked where I was going with it. So who is the MVP tonight? MVP tonight. I think Kansas City wins, and if Kansas City wins, it's probably Mahomes. Saruji already had the winner. Cam just gives us a lineup. We promise we won't tell anyone else. I can't do that. I got to be fair to my members. Who's MVP tonight? 49ers got good linebackers. They do. They do, which means I'm not going to be playing much Kansas City run game, to be honest with you. I'm not. They're going to get pressure on him. Mahomes is pretty good under pressure, though. He can move around. I'm not too worried about it. Tevin Coleman, I won't. No. If I'm going San Francisco running back, I'm going Mostert, however you say his name. Honestly. Drop a like if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. It's that little bell icon next to subscribe. Subscribe and hit that little notification next to it. That way it lets you know when I go live. I'll be going live for NBA. When MLB starts, I'll be going live for MLB. When NFL starts back, I'll be going live for NFL. We're going to try, like I said, to do it every single day other than Saturday, Sunday most times. I won't be going live on Saturday, Sunday. Bosa MVP, that's a good call. He should get to the quarterback multiple times. For sure, man. I'm starving. MVP Mahomes, if Chiefs win, if the 49ers win, is Jimmy G. So in your opinion, don't play a defense? I'm not saying that. I'm saying, remember how I talked about play a version that you like for each outcome of the way the game could go. So with that being said, play an option where defense is everything. You know what I mean? Play both defenses. Act as if either team struggles to score. You know what I mean? How many sacks will Bosa have tonight? I'm going to go 2. I'm going to go with 2. I don't think he's going to go wild and get a whole, but 2 is a solid prediction. Honestly, I think so. Do you play Fanduel also? Yes, I do. Matter of fact, I play Fanduel more than DK because when about a year ago, anybody who knows me well, right? If you guys have been following me for a while, a couple years ago, we've had some gigantic wins, right? And I won one of my members over $30,000. No, wait. Yeah, over $30,000 one night. And that's when DK's been keeping an eye on me ever since. They don't want me to do that because it's taken away from the Sharks. Like my people who do enter GPPs, when we take shit down, they get pissed off and they're like, oh, stop helping people. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. So they don't even let me fucking play. I have to play other ways. You know what I mean? They don't want me to play Draftkings at all. So I play a lot of Fanduel. I see at least 8 DK points for 49ers defense. 49ers should get a turnover or 2 and be a solid defense. I just don't know if it just depends on the way you think the game goes. We've talked about a million times on this live so far. Trust me when I say have fun with it. Make a version for every type of outcome that this game could go. Play a version where the game stays low. Play a version where the game goes high. Play a version where it's just an absolute shootout. Play one where it's all run game. You know what I mean? Who are you going with 90% captain? Probably Garoppolo. He's the guy who sticks out to me the most because his price is what? 6,000 less than Mahomes. That's a good chunk. And I can still get Mahomes in flex. It's not a big deal. I just, and the way I see it playing out is shootout, Kansas City up early, Jimmy G having to throw. But as we've seen with the Super Bowls, a lot of times these games end up being really defensive and the game goes low. It's kind of boring, blah, but you know what I mean? So, Cam, do you know who is Sherman going to be on? Richard Sherman's going to be trying to stop Tyreek, I'd guess, but he's not going to be able to keep up. So they're going to have to double team with a safety over top. I would say Sherman, though. And if Sherman's not guarding Tyreek, it would be Sammy Watkins, just because Sammy lines up on the outside. But I would expect Sherman and another guy to double Hill. Sherman and a safety. Hey, stop. My cat's trying to fuck my dog up. Jimmy G value higher than any other player. It is. LaShawn McCoy is a healthy scratch. I'm not playing him anyway. Captain on Fanduel. I imagine Mahomes, but his MVP spot will be like 60% owned, right? Yeah. Yeah, he stays on Sammy's side. Yeah, so he's going to see some Sammy, but I got to imagine they're going to try to double Tyreek as well. Sherman's too slow to guard Tyreek, though, so I don't know what they're going to do. Drop a like down below. We got 85 people in here. If all of y'all go drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell, and then come back up and talk to your boy. Cam, is Tevin Coleman playing? I believe so, yes. He's got a serious shoulder injury, though, so I don't think he plays much, if any. But he's available to play, so I'm guessing he will. Single game lineup. I'm not going to put an entire lineup together during this live show because I have a website where I do that for people. So what value do you like besides Hardman? Besides Hardman, he is my favorite value, but if I had to think otherwise, other than him, Emmanuel Sanders, for sure. He seems way too cheap. He seems way too cheap. For sure. Thoughts on Pringle? That's sneaky. That's sneaky because obviously they're going to pay a ton of attention to Kelsey. So maybe Pringle can get in the end zone. Who knows? That's the main reason why I like Hardman and I like guys like that because, I mean, with the Super Bowl, you got to think 49ers are game plan and to stop Kelsey, stop Kansas City's game plan and to stop Kittle. Like guys like Emmanuel Sanders, probably not going to be a huge concern of theirs. It's going to be Kittle for Kansas City. It's going to be Kelsey for San Francisco. So these other guys are going to get open. The question is, will they be targeted? What do you think about Breda? I think he's fine, especially if Coleman ends up not playing. I think he's going to be active. Coleman is dealing with a serious shoulder injury. So there's a chance he doesn't really get on the field, and Breda is a sneaky play. Mostert, not midterm. I didn't call him midterm. What do you think? Can Jimmy captain Mahomes, both kickers, Kittle on FanDuel? That's fine. That's a solid option. I could see Robbie Gold ending up with around 16. Yeah, I mean, look, if it ends up being a defensive game, I would play the defenses and the kickers. Honestly. Maybe running backs. Maybe run game. No, at the top, what I said. Canvas Tibbet. I'm not sure what you said. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure what you mean by what you're saying, Sports Clips. Man. Honestly, though, I'm going to be real with you. Like, when it comes to watching the Super Bowl, I'm not as excited about this year as I normally have been. Like, because really I have no emotional attachment to either team. I mean, I'm literally going KC because I like Mahomes as a person. Like, that's literally the only reason. I think Mahomes is a good dude. So that's why I'm going KC. Coleman is playing. I know Coleman is announced as playing, but we don't know if he's actually going to play with that shoulder injury. So Breda could be sneaky. Let's win this NBA and Super Bowl. Yes, sir. I haven't even checked. I posted NBA. I haven't even checked how we're doing so far. I know it just started. I said, how many rushes you think Mostert gets? Over 20. He should still get his 20 rushes because they love to run the ball, period. I've got so much Manny Sanders. I feel like I need to take another shower. Yeah, Manuel's a great play, dude. So you're not alone on that for sure. He's a great play. Definitely a great play. I'm winning 20 with your NBA right now, but it's still early. Yeah, it just started. It just started. We'll have to see what happens. It's literally 17 minutes since it just started. Going 40 Niners. I like how you did that. 40 and then spelled out Niners. Because they have legalized recreational marijuana. Exactly. I understand that. I could go that way too, but I don't smoke anymore, so I'm going with the good guy aspect in Kansas City. If I still smoked weed, then I would go with the 49ers for that sole reason. But I'm going Mahomes because he's a good dude. Like, it's crazy that I'm literally picking a team just because I like Mahomes as a person instead of really giving a shit. I got my money on KC. I would predict KC to win. That's just my take. But like many people have made obvious, defense normally wins Super Bowls. So that would be the 49ers for sure. Would you fade Mahomes and use all top wide receivers, running backs, tight ends, and use Jimmy G as captain? For GPP, yeah. Yeah. You can. It's an option. It's not my preferred option. It's an option though. Yeah. But honestly, like if you're gonna play the top wide receivers, I mean they're gonna have to catch the ball somehow, right? So I would at least pair your favorite top receiver with his quarterback, at least. But yeah, you can. I mean, on DK, the way the scoring is, you can get away with that. I don't know if it's gonna work tonight, but like I said, make as many versions as you can. Variations is what it's about on a one game. Would you put both defenses in the same line on DraftKings? Yes, as a variation. We talked earlier about like I said, you want to make a variation for every way you think the outcome of the game could go. So if you think there's not even if you think, play a version where the game stays low scoring and it's a defensive game. So yes, both defenses, kickers, maybe a running back. I'm an Eagles fan, so basically rooting for Chiefs to see Big Andy win one. There you go. Kelsey or Hill if you had to choose. Kelsey. You think Juice Check, the San Francisco fullback, scores more than 1 yard out? That's a sneaky thought because he's definitely not a guy they're game planning around. Manny Sanders, captain? I think that's fine. I've had him at flex more than captain, but I think that's fine. I think Emmanuel, being a veteran, is going to have to really lead. This offense is really going to have to, it's going to help him here. Only have $8 left. What entry should I play? GPP only. I wouldn't really play cash for a Super Bowl. So I'd play GPP. But you know what's crazy is sometimes in GPPs, people are playing so wild and so off the wall that if you just play the obvious ways, you can actually be different. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part. So you can really go any way you want today and play GPP though. For sure. I mean, last game of the year, go big or go home, right? I've had a headache all fucking day. Well, kind of it went away for a little bit. I gotta eat. That's what it is. All right, I'm gonna be on here for about another 5 minutes. All right. Ask away. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. 100 people in here, but 31 likes. All right. If you drop a like down below, your favorite team that you want to win tonight will win. You're welcome for that. I am the Good Luck live show. What I say is gonna go. So, What's up, Haystack? Oh, wait, it's Sunday. Yes, it is. You got the Chiefs? Debo over under 10 receptions? Under. Sahu Jin, you said something about dad? I'm not your dad, so I didn't respond. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank God I'm not your dad. I'm not trying to have a child right now. You know what I mean? Debo reverse TD calling it. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Go KC. Yes, sir. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I know that isn't accurate. What are you talking about? What's not accurate? I'm a Cowboys fan, so I know that isn't accurate. What do you think about selling out on one player for captain in all lineups? I think that you should switch it up a little bit, especially if you're going to play multiple variations. You should definitely mix it up a little bit. I wouldn't just go one way. If you go one way, you run the risk of if he isn't the absolute best player, you're going to be screwed. You know what I mean? So you kind of want to, especially when you're playing multiple variations, I would mix it up. Have you ever won 25,000 or more on Dread? No, but I did win that over 70,000 on the regular week 5. 70,000 in one go. Now I'm having my house built right now because of it. See how the games are going on basketball real quick. Pelicans are up 16-7. Damn. Ingram going off. Knew that was coming. I have him. You know the tough decision today on basketball was Daniel House or PJ Tucker. I took House. Thank God it's working right now. It's working right now. House just does more. It just seems like he just does more. You know what I mean? So I took DiVincenzo, who's my sleeper today. So we'll see how that goes. How about D. Williams for captain? Could be sneaky. Yeah, in one of your versions, for sure. Throw one with D. Williams as captain. That's fine. Favorite team winning? Oh, yeah. No, I'm talking about your favorite team that you like for today. Cowboys are definitely not going to win. Never BJ Tucker. That's DFS law in my book. The dude doesn't do shit. You know what I mean? He really doesn't. Let me see what his ownership is. I bet it's higher than Daniel House. I'm guessing. PJ Tucker, over 53% owned. Daniel House, 29. A little over 29, so I'm happy with that. I need to win 75,000 or $75. When you do win a tournament today, are taxes a big deal? Yes. Taxes are a big deal. So you need to put aside like 25% for tax. What else we got? 5th place in quarter jukebox the other night because of Opto. That's what's up. Yeah, the NBA optimizer's really been doing great in GPPs. PJ Tucker paying the rate. Yeah, he's pretty garbage. He is pretty garbage. Like, the only way PJ Tucker has a good game, like, I completely understand the logic of playing him. But, like, because Capella's out, the problem is, though, is PJ Tucker is really three-point oriented. Like, if he doesn't hit multiple three-pointers during the game, he's going to suck. You know what I mean? So next season, optimizer for NFL. I don't know if we're going to have an optimizer for NFL. I will consider it. I'll think about it. We do for MLB, I believe. Yeah. Right? Yeah. I think it's already made. We just don't have it available right now. Tucker gets solid minutes and does nothing with it. I agree. Oh, you need 75,000? Hey, it's always possible. Shit, I went over 70,000. You could do it. I'm winning 160 with your lineup right now. Everyone buy his NBA. Yeah, go hit up greenlightdfs.com. If you haven't already, that's your boy's site. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Hit up greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. All right, everybody who's in here right now, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Come join us every day on our live show. Ask questions for whatever sport that's going on at the time. I will be live talking that sport. I normally will go live between like 1:30, 2 o'clock Central Time. Hardman. He is the best value, in my opinion, on this Super Bowl slate. Like the watch. I'm a watch guy. Yeah, it's a Movado. I like this watch a lot. This is my main watch. It's got diamonds on the face. You see it? Like, that's the 12 o'clock. Let me turn it around. That's the 12 o'clock, right? But then it's got diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are all each diamonds. Pretty cool. I like the watch for sure. I'm a watch dude, too. You didn't have MLB Opto last year, right? No. Robbie Gold Captain? You can definitely have a version like that for sure. It's Movado. M-O-V-A-D-O. Movado. I like Bravado. That sounds good, though. That does sound like a cool name. For sure. But, yeah, it's one of my favorites. Do you think Mostert gets all the TDs at the goal line? That's a variation that you need to play because it could happen. Highest MLB win last year? What was my highest MLB win last year? I had a really good one where I scored like a shit ton of points with a Yankee stat. I forget, like 25K? 20K? One of those two. It was more of a consistency thing. Like MLB is really hard to win consistently. That's mainly my focus every year. It's like I just want to consistently profit as much as possible to have a major profit at the end. You know what I mean? Because it's really Harden's going off. Let me check. I need to put some basketball on, man. I'm sitting here with nothing on the TV. Talking to y'all. All right. I gotta check Harden real quick. You got 23.25 in the first quarter. Okay. What's his ownership though? It's ridiculous, right? Harden and Westbrook. What is their ownerships? Harden less than Westbrook. So that's cool. That's cool. Sorry, one more question. What was your highest point score in MLB? Mine was one. It was over 200. It was well over 200. I think it was like 220 with the New York stat. Chiefs, you got the Chiefs winning? Me too, bro. Me too. Solely because Mahomes is a good dude. That's it. That's the only reason, because I don't care about either team, honestly. I have been to San Francisco before. I've never been to Kansas City, so you know what I mean? If San Francisco wins, I'll just be like, oh, I've been there. So that's cool. But either way, I don't care. I don't give a shit who wins. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. Robbie, Gold, Captain, Mahomes, Garoppolo, Kelsey, Kittle, Sanders. What do you think, Cam? That's solid for GPP, having Gold at Captain. Problem is, well, yeah, Gold's fine. Gold's fine. That's fine. All right, guys. I will holler at y'all later. Thank you for joining me as always, man. I hope I was able to answer everybody's questions. And for the people who watched and didn't ask any questions, get involved next time, all right? I'm not going to yell at you. I'm just going to answer your question and try to help you. That's literally all I do. I don't talk about what I want to talk about. I talk about what y'all want to talk about. Can't wait for MLB to start. My White Sox looking nice. Yeah. For real, I'm excited for MLB. Get a little change off of NBA. You know, I do one thing so much. Why do I wait until 20 minutes before the slate? Okay, so let me answer that real quick before I hop out. With Greenlight DFS being the biggest provider website in the game by far, it in turn has brought a lot of thieves. So other providers, these small accounts you see on Twitter with like 1,000 or less followers, provider who provide, those are the guys who come and buy from me and then give their people my shit and then celebrate as if they did it themselves. So I have to shorten the time so they have less time to be able to get it to their people, and my people are the only ones getting it. I try to do 15 to 20 minutes. That's the goal. 15 to 20 minutes should give you plenty of time if you have it reserved. It should give you plenty of time to do what you got to do. 15 to 20 minutes is a good amount of time. I do it solely, like I said, for you guys. So y'all don't have to deal with, other people taking the shit who don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? It's only for y'all. We have dealt with a ton of thieves. And even the bigger, like anybody some people who are just close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like people who, not close to me. Greenlight DFS is up here, right? And then second place is like here. It's a big gap because I started doing this more than anybody else. Like 3 years ago. I've been here for a while. You know what I'm saying? This other guy even has been taking my shit. So I got to post late because these guys really just want easy money. They just want to take what I put out and just give it to their people. And they're okay with that inside. I'm not. I got to build my own shit. You know what I'm saying? And so I got to post late or people will steal my shit. I don't do it for me. I do it for you. All right? So that's why. That answers that question, Kevin. 15 to 20 minutes, though, should be plenty of time to enter your shit. Show us your house when you get it built. I will for sure. On Tuesday, they're doing the plumbing and stuff. So we're finally going to be able to see something other than dirt where my house is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Taking 49ers D as captain. That's fine. If you think that's the way the game goes, stays low scoring, 49ers D, it's like a defensive game. That's completely fine. For sure. All right, drop a like down, but your bid emoji looks just like you. I know I had somebody make it for me. If I win 10K, I'll give you 8. You don't got to give me 8K. I'm all right, bro. You don't got to give me 8,000 of your 10,000 win. Give me $8. There you go. Kelsey or Williams? Kelsey. All right, y'all. I got to eat. I'm starving. All right. So I got to roll out. Good luck, guys. Sorry to all the Cowboy fans that you guys didn't make the Super Bowl. You should have known that from the beginning of the year. All right. Don't be mad at me that I just said that. But come on. You should have known. You know what I mean? Y'all should have known. Who's a must-play besides Mahomes? Garoppolo. Best captain on the slate, in my opinion, Garoppolo. Thanks, brother. No problem, Jeffrey. Thank you guys for joining me as always. GreenlightDFS.com if you want to join the squad for the Super Bowl or basketball starting tomorrow's slate. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Peace out.